14-year-old Kason Tolliver was the first to be shot. The Beggs High School football player was asleep in his bed early on Thursday when his mother, Amy Leanne Hall, allegedly fired a bullet into his head, then entered the bedroom of her 16-year-old daughter, Chloe Tolliver, a junior at the same Oklahoma high school, and shot her in the head too. Get push notifications with news, features, and more. Following you'll get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notifications. Authorities say Hall, 39, then fired at her 14-year-old daughter who was in the same room with Chloe, grazing the girl in the head and neck area. The youngest daughter, whom police are not identifying, escaped to the bathroom, where she was later able to convince her mother to turn over the gun, according to law enforcement. She kind of talked Hall down, Okmulgee County Sheriff's investigator Dustin Todd tells People. That is heroic to face somebody like that who tried to kill you. Deputies were called to the scene around 6:30 a.m. on Thursday by Kason's friend, who was staying over and sleeping in his room. This is something they all woke up to, Todd says. This seems like a spur-of-the-moment thing, he says. No one was expecting it. Everybody was surprised. After the shooting, Hall left the family's home and, after a 4-mile high-pursuit chase on a local highway with police, was taken into custody, Todd alleges. Hall was charged on Friday with first-degree murder and 2 counts of shooting with intent. She is being held without bond in Oklahoma and has a court appearance on November 29. She has not yet entered a plea, and it is unclear if she has retained an attorney who could comment on her behalf. While Hall's 14-year-old is in good condition after the shooting, Todd says Chloe is brain dead and will be taken off life support Tuesday night once her organs are donated. After her death, Hall's charges will be modified to include another count of first-degree murder, Todd says. He calls the attempted triple homicide an indescribable act of violence. It is just pure evil. Thought I was saving them, according to a probable cause affidavit obtained by People. Hall initially told police she didn't know why she'd shot her kids. Later, she allegedly said she thought she was defending them from her estranged husband, whom she had claimed was abusive, accusing him of a range of criminal acts amid their contentious divorce, and some part of me thought I was saving them. Divorce documents, obtained by People, show that Hall and her husband had been embroiled in a bitter custody dispute in 2016. In a petition for a protective order filed that May, Hall alleged that the father of her children threatened to kill her and was physically abusive. In a subsequent divorce and custody filing in June 2016, Hall's ex asked to be awarded custody of the children, alleging Hall psychologically abused the children and filed false protective orders against him. He also said she had a diagnosed mental illness. The disposition of the divorce was unclear Tuesday. Todd says he believes it was ongoing at the time of the shooting last week. The allegations of violence against Hall's ex have not been substantiated, he says. Everything so far has been unfounded, he says. There has been no evidence to support her claims. Hall's plan, she told police, as described in her probable cause affidavit, was to kill her children and then herself, but her daughter interrupted the plan, taking the pistol from her, the affidavit states. Speaking with police, Hall acknowledged what she had done. She said she was so sorry